everybody, welcome back to the Smallville Farmer. Today's episode, first thing we got to do is get a drone up in the air on our north circle and go look for a missing irrigation tire. Boy howdy, that brings back the memories. At least this time it's not in 10-foot tall feed like it was a couple years ago. This time it's only in about, knee-high wheat, so that's a plus. After that, we might give the old timers a hand here with the old cultivator. Or we might put in a GPS unit today, an auto steer unit. I really don't know what I'm gonna do today. The options. All right, let's get the drone in the air, see what we can find. Woo! Easy there, drone. Up. Take my head off. So I'm told it's on the south half here, but I don't see it. Oh, that's it right there. Where the frick is that at? That ain't on the... Good night. That's literally... That's in like the worst location possible from this location. Wow. It's on the north side, about 100 yards from the tower. Jeez. Yeah, it's a bad spot, kids. Got it though. Ah, crap, it's gonna spit. Oh, no, don't fall, don't fall. Whoa, whoa, dang, I'm good. See that little hop and jump there at the end? Man, I'm a good pilot. Now I'm gonna go plant this flag right here. I'm gonna go put it by the tire because I don't want Grandpa to hit it with the combine. So we got a long ways to go and a short time to get there. Look how pretty that wheat is though. And we're not even in the irrigated stuff yet. Yeah, we're definitely in the irrigated stuff now. Look at them big old heads. Oh yeah. That's gonna be some fun cutting. I don't even know if I can make it down in the back with my brand new bend extension. I might have to get extensions for the extensions. Oh, look at what we have right here. A tire. It's a nice tire. You shall not pass. Oh, that was great. There. There, now we're marked. As I was getting in the truck with Grandpa, he goes, "You don't need your water boots. It ain't muddy out there." So I ain't worried about the mud. Worried about the dew. Oh, don't worry, the dew's off the wheat. I said, "Are you sure?" "Oh, yeah. Don't worry about the dew. Don't worry about it." So I don't want to wear wet jeans the rest of the day. "Oh, yeah, the dew. The dew's off the wheat and there's no mud. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Grandpa." Hashtag double duty. Well, look who picked me up. It's the last time I listened to you.
Did you get your exercise?
I am freaking soaked.
Oh, it's wet out there?
It's wet, it's muddy, I'm soaked, my socks are wet.
It ain't muddy.
Oh yeah, don't need your boots, don't need your boots, no. Who needs water boots? Hope you got some fresh socks. And so what we're gonna do now is get the tractors out of the shed, but the tractor we're gonna put the auto steer on is at 8:35. You about got it?
One of them.
Okay. It stinks in here. Let's see here. Fire. Oh. Something bogged it down. That wasn't good, boys. Ready?
See if you got anything. Give her some juicy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Fired right up, man. Ugh. Got these nice old man steps right here. Well, that's two good looking tractors out of the shed. Now we got to get the versatile out. This episode is sponsored by Mac Steer. Here's the nice box that came in here. We're gonna do an unboxing of it and check it out. All right, let's see what we got in the box. There's the instructions. Oh. And we got all of our harnesses here. Everything. That's right. Everything is nicely labeled. Even included zip ties. There's the steering wheel. Very nice. And then there is all the other good stuff. And look at that screen. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. That's nice. Wow. What is nice is every little thing is labeled. Again, you got to tablet on the main harness. CAN RS232. And that all plugs into stuff over here that's labeled just as nice. All right, we're pulling in the tractor. Get it out of the sun so it's easier to work on. All right, we got our tools, we got our light. We're gonna hop up there, take that steering wheel off. That's step number one. All right, so we just basically pop that steering wheel off. We get rid of it. Don't need that no more, kids. Now, one good thing about this kit is Mac Steer sends several adapters, and these adapters are what fit right there in the middle. So you just have to find the right one that fits. So that one didn't fit. That was too big. That one's too small. So what we'll do is there's one more. They send 3 in their kit. Larry just turned on the tractor. That was great. Thanks, Larry. So the last one will fit. It'll go right on there. And then this is what attaches to the back of this. So we'll go get that attachment, put it on, but I am actually out of time. Got to go get the kids from school, so we will continue this tomorrow. We are back to part 2 of the universal auto steer kit, going back in on the versatile tractor. So let's hop up there. Let's get that steering wheel good and tight on the steering column. Then we'll hop up on the roof. We'll put the globe on top. Then we're gonna mount a gyro somewhere over in here. And then she's about ready to go. So we got our steering wheel on here. The adapter plate is attached to the tractor. And now we attach the steering wheel to the adapter plate, and it should be nice and solid. And the instructions on here are pretty easy to follow. They have great instructions. Everything is labeled perfectly of where it goes and how it's supposed to go. Okay, that's the last one there. Let's see what it looks like. Man, look at that. That is nice. Solid as a rock. And here's where it plugs in, is right over here. Also, I went ahead and placed this over here so it kind of holds everything nice and tight. That looks good. Now we're going to mount the monitor. We have a problem because this monitor is already in, and this is what the old timers have for their backup cameras. So I kind of have this just sitting up here right now. I think that's where I'm going to put the monitor for the auto steer. Let me go grab it and we'll see what it looks like right there. That looks pretty good right there. You want to make sure it's in the middle. 9.5, that looks pretty good right there. All right, let's put it on. Okay, that's nice and secure. And this can adjust in any position, which is really, really nice. You just tighten it down that way. It clamps on there. And that is how that is going to be, kids. Just like that. Look at that. How nice is that in the tractor? It's very, very nice. And when you're setting up, you can still see over the front of the tractor. It looks really, really nice. It's like a laptop. That display screen. Let me measure that thing for you guys. We'll see exactly how big that is. 9.25 by 6.25. That's a pretty big display screen, especially for these old timers. They'll love it. Now we'll crawl up on the roof, and we got two things to do on the roof. We're gonna mount a backup camera as well as the actual globe for all the positioning. So I got it sitting up there right now. I think that's about the center. We're gonna measure it out and see if it is. That looks pretty good right there. Let's go ahead and put it in place. That's in. Also, while you're up here, might as well put on this antenna. It's really easy to hook up. It's magnetic. You can move it wherever you wanted to. There's no real place that it has to go. Now we'll do the backup camera. Backup camera does not matter where it goes. It's basically just to look at the back of the implement. So we'll put it right here. Now we run all of our wires down and make it look pretty. That is it for everything on top of the cab. Now we're gonna do what they call the gyro. So per the book, they want you to mount the gyro basically on the axle itself. We're gonna put it up here on the fender because this axle does not articulate. It's basically solid. All the articulation on the tractor happens back here, but all the gyro does is basically detect tilt. I think that's right. Tilt this way, tilt that way. So these axles will tilt with the tractor. The fenders will tilt with the tractor. So let's put that on. That's done. And everything is just coming together. So now we got basically all the hardware installed. We're gonna run all the harnesses and wiring. We went ahead and pulled this one all the way through. This is for the batteries. Obviously red to red, black to black. It comes with fuses. We'll hook that up. So here's the on-off switch, which we made a nice little hole for it right here. We'll hook up the cables to the back and then drop it on through, and it'll look like a brand new tractor. So we got all the cables hooked up, everything in the back, the monitor, and it's pretty simple. You know, it's like power to power, cam to cam, switch to switch. And as you're doing it, you're like, is it really that easy to hook up? You know, what am I missing? Is it that? Because the last auto steer we put in on one of the other tractors was a nightmare, and this is way easier than that. If a young kid and 2 old men can figure it out, then anybody can figure this out. You will have to buy a SIM card for this. Just any plain old standard SIM card works, but be very careful because there's very teeny tiny two little screws that go right there. You will lose them, and you will spend some time looking for them, like I have.
Yeah, you probably got to turn your switch on the window.
Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Switch on. Oh, hey, there we go.
It's an Android.
Look at that. It's supposed to say, "Welcome, Smallville Farmer." That'd be cool. It probably can't find us. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's doing something else.
It may have to be outside.
You're in a place that receives no rain. There we go, kids. Now it's good to go. Man, that's awesome. I'm super excited. I can't wait to like take this out there and test it out. Once we hide all these cables, we'll go give her a try. Got all of our cords hid really nice in here. This is like a spaceship. We got monitors, electronics for days. This is nice. Now we just need an ice cold AC. We could run all summer long. Once you guys get this screen, you can play with it, set your implement size, everything, height, width of the tractor. It goes all through very nicely, very easy to understand. Grandpa's gonna hop up in there. We're gonna take it out. We're gonna set an A instead of B and see how well this auto steer works. Install was easy. Very impressed with this whole system. Absolutely phenomenal. I just wish I could get it going right now to show you guys, but we did the install. It worked great. It's a universal kit on any type of tractor. Hands down, thank you to Max Steering. Phenomenal system. Absolutely love it.